Hey everyone, Logan from OnePlus Armor here, doing another battle report. Today we are at Multi-Zone in Gatineau, Quebec, where we're going to be hosting our next tournament, Power Fist and Psykers 2, coming up on November 21st. So today I'm going to be playing my Tau, running the new book, which came out today, against Jamie's Endless Swarm of Tyranids. What's the name of the formation you're using?
Endless Swarm.
Endless Swarm. Hey, well there you go. I got it right the first time. So what have you got in your list here?
Start from the formation, or doesn't matter?
Anywhere you want.
Okay. Well, the formation on its own is 3 units of Hormagaunts.
Okay.
2 units of Termagants. So there's your 1 unit of Hormagaunts. They're all 13 each.
Okay.
There's another 13. There's another 13. And then the 2 units of 10 Termagants are the ones with the little sort of postural markers. So that's
Okay.
1 10 and another 10's here.
And these guys, when they die on a 5 or 6, they come back from your board edge.
Yes.
All right.
And for the regular auto, or the regular CAD is Tervagon troops.
Yep.
The Termagants, 30 of them to unlock them as a troop.
Hey.
Tyranid Prime, Lash Whip Bone Sword, and I think he's got the Ymgarl factor.
Okay.
Unit of Gene Stealers with a Broodlord. Hive Crone. Malanthrope. Another Tervagon that's just an HQ.
Okay.
And Tyranid Warriors are actually part of the formation.
Okay. They get to come back
You
as well if
have
they die?
I don't know.
All right,
I think so. Because I'll have to look that up.
All right. And on the Tau side of
And
the
2
table.
Matlocks.
Oh, Molochs, yeah. All right. On the Tau side of the table here, we've got the new Storm Surge. He's got Interceptor, Skyfire, and Shield Generator. We've got broadsides with missile sides, basically, with early warning override the Interceptor. Buff Commander, basically as is, an Onager Gauntlet. Unit of 4 Pathfinders with a champion upgrade. 2 units of 6 Fire Warriors, since I had the points. The new minimum unit size is actually 5, which is kind of nice. Aegis Defense Line with a quad gun. 2nd unit of Pathfinders with a champion. Riptide, Ion Tide with fusion, and then he's got early warning override and stim injector. This guy is going to be proxying as a Ghost Keel today. I just haven't had a chance to pick up the model yet. He's got the fusion gun and the twin link fusion blasters. 2 units of stealth suits, each 3 suits with 2 burst cannons, 1 fusion, and fusion has interceptor. And last but not least, we have some Kroop that are going to be outflanking. And then my servo skulls from an allied Inquisitor, who is going to be walking on from reserves. So with that, Jamie, you have bottom of 1. Do you want to try to seize?
Absolutely.
All right, give it a roll.
Come on, Tyranid dice, don't fail me.
All right, that's not a seize. So we will be back at the end of Tau turn 1. We are here at the end of Tau turn 1. Basically nothing moved. The stealth suits and the Riptide just crept up a bit, but ended up jumping straight back. On this side of the board, we did nothing at all. Forgot about the Malanthrope that's sitting there, so we did nothing, but just wanted to test it out and try the new rules. Over here, we combined fire from, first off, we got some marker lights on the Tervagon, and we combined fire from the Riptide, missile sides, and Big Papa here, and managed to kill a Tervagon, about half of the 30-man Gaunt unit, and a couple more from the Synaptic Backlash in the back there. So with that, we will be going into Tyranid's turn. Here at the end of Tyranids 1, Jamie, what happened?
Everything just moved way forward, ran everything. Shot the Tervagon and the Drool Cannon. That's all my shooting. I managed to do 1 stealth suit.
Yep, they passed their leadership, fortunately.
And the mission is, what's the mission again?
Mission is Crusade, so it's the 4 objectives. It's ITC Crusade, basically, so 4 objectives. And your secondaries this turn, you had to have 3 of your guys in your deployment zone and none of mine. And then you had to have either objective 2, so you got both of those. I had to have 3 guys in my deployment zone, which I got, and I had to have something in his deployment zone, which I don't have. So Jamie is up 2-1 on secondaries right now. Oh yeah. So we'll go into Tau turn 2. Here at the end of Tau turn 2, 4 objectives this time. We got 2 and 3, which for this mission is hold ether objective 2 and kill an enemy unit. So again, scoring is the end of each game turn. So Currently the Riptide sitting on that, but it doesn't necessarily mean he'll have it. As far as movement phase, again, the Ghost Keel and the Stealth Suits just jumped up a little bit and did some shooting and came back. Riptide moved up, tried to move through cover, but only got 4 inches. Come to think of it, he's jetpack, so he would have gone full distance. Whatever, doesn't matter, too late now. Would have failed the charge anyway. For shooting, the Stealth Suits and the Ghost Keel opened up into the Turvagon that was here with Wall of Mirrors, so they all got +1 ballistic skill and ignores cover. Worked out pretty well, managed to take out the Turvagon by just enough. Jamie unfortunately did not get very good save rolls, so he got a little stuck there. Then afterwards, these guys just jumped back, so they're trying to get as far away from those Hormagaunts as possible, but again, expectations are low. Other shooting, the Riptide, I believe, actually shot into the Hormagaunts just to try to clear up a few. Didn't really do too much. I don't think, maybe killed 2 or 3. The Fire Warriors here, and the broadsides all opened fire into the Harpy, Hive Crone, that was flying right here. Managed to get 2 marker light hits beforehand from the other 2 guys. So we managed to take that guy down, thanks to, of course, Twin Linked and Monster Hunter and all that. And then over here, this guy with his anchors down got double shots. Managed to clear off all but 2 of the Termagants over here. Jamie rolled hot on his Lookout Sirs though, so nothing on the Prime. We also put a couple pie plates down over here. First one missed and did nothing. Next one, along with some smart missiles, took those Hormagaunts down to, I think, only 4 left. So with that, we will be going into Tyranids turn 2, aka Revenge of the Molochs. End of Tyranids turn 2. Jamie, what did you do?
A whole lot of nothing. Just sort of trying to get close to this gun line. I don't think it's going to work though. I don't have any guns left, and all I did was just shuffle stuff around. I have to, because of the mission, I have to keep these 3 units back here to score victory points, so I can't really go off yet. So, tried to do a bunch of Hormagaunt shenanigans, so charges, and I only got 4 of them into the Riptide, but he killed 1 in Overwatch and killed 1 in combat. I was hoping to break the Riptide, have him fail 1 wound, not do any wounds to me, and have him fail leadership.
Because he's got horror on him as well right now.
But it was a good plan, it never worked. So,
all right. With that, we'll be going into Tau 3, and interest of transparency, I'd forgotten to roll my reserve rolls from last turn, which is just Kroot and a relatively useless Inquisitor, so we'll be doing that going into turn 3. Hey, we're here at the end of Tau 3. Just did a bit more shooting, took off a couple of the Gene Stealers, did 2 wounds on the Prime over there. For other shooting, we wiped off one of the units of Hormagaunts, which is coming back based on Jamie's rolls. Killed the Malanthrope through Wall of Mirrors, which is just filthy. Definitely recommended if you're a Tau player. So Wall of Mirrors is good stuff. Otherwise, didn't do too much. Combat here was a total bust. But I still have my objective for now, but we're going into Jamie's turn 3, and he's got 2 Molochs coming in, as well as that unit of Hormagaunts that's coming back. So with that, we'll be back at the end of NIDS 3. Alright, we're here at the end of NIDS 3. Jamie, what happened?
A lot of Synapse was out, because I've only got the Prime and the Warriors in the back for Synapse, that's it. So everything else kind of, 3 units failed Synapse checks, or leadership, so the Hormagaunts basically, these are the Hormagaunts that came back. They ran 6+3. Everything's sort of still trying to move up. I broke in combat. The Riptide managed to kill 1 Hormagaunt. These Hormagaunts over there failed everything and rolled really horrible. They got the cannibalistic hunger on their chart, so they ate themselves and then just did nothing. And these ones ran back, and that's about it.
Alright. So with that, we'll be going into... Oh, what did you have for secondaries? You had hold objective 1 and kill a unit?
3 and 1, yeah.
Yep, so you got your objective 1.
Yep.
So you're up to 5 points now on secondary. And I had 2 and 3, which is hold either objective 2, which I don't have, and kill a unit, which I did get. So you are up, what, 5 to my 4? You should be at, what, 6 now, right? Because you've gotten 2 every turn, I think. Because you were 1 ahead of me, and now you're an extra 1 ahead of me. So you should be at 6, because I'm at 4.
No, we were 5 to 4 last turn.
Anyway, we'll figure that out off camera. So one thing to note, we are getting close to the time the store's closing, so we're probably only going to get one more game turn, but we'll see how that goes. So we're going into Tau 4. All right, we are here at the end of Tau 4, and it's a good thing the game's getting cut short for Jamie, because unless he gets some incredibly unlucky rolls, he's going to win this. So with that, we just did a bunch of shooting. Both Molochs came in, we killed both of them. And then these guys were over here, so we did a bunch of shooting at them from the Karut, and this guy got them down to 2. But unfortunately, and this is my own mistake, I really should have done something with these guys because they're preventing me from scoring this. So it looks like right now, actually, Jamie's going to clean sweep this game. The tons and tons of units. Like, the new Tau seem nasty, but MSU is really strong against them because it completely undermines all of the buffs they got. So they're better at dealing with Death Stars, but MSU is still really tough. So with that, we're going into NIDS 4. Okay, we're here at the end of the game, which is good timing because we need to get out of here. Jamie's turn 4 didn't really go anywhere because he didn't need to do anything since we had to call the game early. So with that, Jamie actually takes this away with a clean sweep on primary and secondary. So primary, as we said, was Crusade, so the 4 objectives. So we've got one here, which I control. Maybe, I think that's 3 inches. Doesn't matter. One here, which he controls because he has objective secured. Or does he? Either way, it's contested at worst. That one is completely uncontested, and that one is completely uncontested. So he has both of those. So worst case, Jamie, you've got 2 objectives to my 1, or 3 to my 1, so you win primary.
That is a good question. I don't know if they are.
If they're from the formation, they're not.
They're not, but they were spawned from a Turbogon.
Then they definitely don't.
No?
No.
Okay.
But, so that's contested. Either way, doesn't work out in my favor.
These guys do, so I'll run 2 inches.
Might be close enough. Either way, you win primary. For secondary, Jamie was up by 1 point, and is still up by 1 point at the end of what would have been this turn. So, he takes that. The only thing I walk away with in this, unfortunately, is tertiary, because I have First Blood. We both have Line Breaker. I've got it with my Karut here. He's got it with his Ormagons over there. So, with that, Jamie, good game.
Good game.
And I know you had some questions for the fine folks on the internet.
Yes, anybody who's watching this and you want to comment, please do. Let me know how you play your Tyranids, because I'm at a loss as how to play with them. This was kind of a bit of a fluke win. I'm sure if we had a few more turns, this would be a definitely different game. So if anybody has any ideas at all about how to play Tyranids competitively, I'm not saying for fun, and I don't mean like go out and buy billions of dollars of more units. I'm saying if you've got a general army of what you play with, let me know what works for you guys.
Yeah.
And formations too. Like, I know there's a ton of them out there. I don't really see a lot of them working, maybe other than the Skyblight. I don't see a lot of other people playing them, so.
Yeah, Shield of Ball Detachment's good. That's triple Flyrants, which you know about.
That's the Skyblight, isn't it?
No.
Okay, that's the only one I know. The 3 Flyrants is the only one I know about.
There's a couple different ways you can do
Okay.
it. But yeah, so obviously Flyrants are really popular. I think Jamie's looking for something other than that because it's been done.
They're hard to score objectives with,
Yep.
because if they're always flying.
Yeah, definitely. The only person that seems to be able to pull it off is In Control. So with that, yeah, please do leave some comments for Jamie as well as on my side. Obviously, since we had to cut the game short, it doesn't give a full showing of what both these armies can do, but it is what it is. So we'll be back with some more games in the future to showcase these armies a little bit more. Rematch. Past that, if you like what you see, please do like and subscribe to the channel. And be sure, if you really like what you see, check us out on Patreon if you want to support us. It's patreon.com/OnePlusArmor.